everyone, my name is Lowko and welcome to some more Overwatch. Today we're gonna be playing a couple of games with McCree. I recently was lucky enough to get the summer game skin for him, which is going to be the American McCree one, which looks absolutely awesome. My favorite feature of the skin has to be the fact that the Peacekeeper, the weapon we have, is actually colored in red, white, and blue, which is going to obviously be the colors for the United States, but also a heck of a lot of other countries. I'm from the Netherlands myself, and our flag is also red, white, and blue. It's basically a bunch of stripes. So I actually really like the way this skin looks, and it has to be my favorite one right now. I've been running the Vigilante McCree one for a very long time. Also a great looking skin, but very happy to see this one. Also because I've not actually seen a single other person run with this skin. Not seen a single person with it. Now that may obviously be my luck. I've played quite a couple of games so far with this. And I've just not seen anyone. I've just not seen anyone rock it as well. Anyway, we're gonna try our very best here and shoot as many times at the enemies as we possibly can. It's going to be our main goal to obviously prevent them from getting the objectives. Oh man, there's a lot of enemies here right now. Gotta grab some heals. But as soon as I need to, I'll go ahead and start stunning them as well. Just like that. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Stop doing that, boys. Stop doing that. We got quite a couple of eliminations, but... Oh. Nice escape right there by their Genji, but it looks like we have successfully pulled them off. Thought for a second she was gonna ulti there. I think she was pretending to ulti, which is a pretty good strategy all in all. Oh, I missed the break it down sadly, but I think it's gonna prevent them from pushing onwards. Oh, what? I thought I got the stun off on him. I thought I had the stun on him, and sadly I did not. They have been pushing super quickly after capturing A, also towards B here. That is kind of sad. I gotta go back. I gotta make sure that we heal ourselves up. But they have been pushing super aggressively, and thus far, they're doing a really good job at it. They're doing a really good job at it. Now, I nearly have my ultimate available. Where I'm gonna be headed is gonna be the high ground. The high ground is generally speaking where this ulti shines. Obviously, if you, you know, are on a high ground, generally speaking, that means you're gonna see more people. At which point you can just simply do more damage with the ulti. Don't know if that was an enemy Widowmaker. Apparently it was. Pretty sure half of those were hits. That's okay though. We got our ulti. Okay, so if they push into A right now, or into B rather, we can do some pretty great moves. Obviously, D.Va outside of that mech form is still capable of doing a lot of, you know, a lot of damage. If you actually just manage to get the mech suit back, kind of a pain for us. There we go, finally. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. Oh, there we go. Managed to do a lot of damage there. Gotta get out though, because they do have a Widowmaker. Widowmaker obviously very powerful. But generally speaking, I found that if you wanna be, you know, doing some good ultis with this, you know, with this hero, and sadly Widowmaker does pick me off there. Oh man, I actually thought she was already dealt with. But generally speaking, if you get to a high ground, it makes it way easier. Oh, what? Oh, I thought for a second she didn't even mean to hit me. I thought we already lost the match here, though. At the very least, it seemed like it for a little bit there. But they haven't quite gotten the objective yet. Okay, did get a kill. They are currently on it. I don't think I'm gonna be all too helpful though if I'm gonna be caught in the middle of things. Once again though, that Widowmaker is doing a heck of a lot of work. Oh, there she is. I'm not gonna be able to do anything though. I need to be healed up. She can hit me in a single shot right now and kill me. She deals 300 damage per headshot obviously, but it looks like we have successfully, at the least like for the moment, defended the objective. Gotcha. Gotcha. You deserved that one after shooting me, ma'am. I was gonna say my apologies, but nope. Not sorry at all. But they recently made some quite some pretty great changes actually to the kit of McCree. You may remember in one of the patches a couple of months ago, or like maybe not even a couple months ago, maybe like a couple of weeks really. They nerfed the way his right click, his fan of the hammer worked, and they nerfed it like significantly. It basically turned into nothingness and something you didn't really want to use anymore. Right now though, they once again did two changes to him, or two patches where they changed him quite a bit. And all in all, I gotta be honest, I've been enjoying him a ton. I think he's in a really good spot. When he's not getting sniped by Widowmakers, that is. Where is she? I know she's here somewhere. I don't know. We'll use the same strat here once again, though. There we go. There we go. It's so nice. Like, whenever you're on Hanamura, I would highly recommend walking onto the balcony. It is such a nice place to hold on. There we go. Very good, very good. Now, I've also been messing around a little bit with the mouse DPI that I'm playing at. I upped it a bunch. Because, as you guys may remember, at some point, I was playing at a very high DPI. I've talked about this before. But I used to be at a very high DPI, and I changed that up to a very, very low one. And it helps out a lot in StarCraft, but I've noticed that in this game, it's very difficult to play on a low DPI. I upped it as basically in-game settings, obviously. I still am running at 400 DPI. I've now got a sensitivity of, I believe, 9. Which is about a, about a 50% increase, I'd say, in speed. And it's been working out very, very nicely. 4 HP. 4 HP. Oh, what? She was still hunting for me with that many targets to choose from? She was still waiting? Cheeky little, oh man, alright, well done, well done. She deserved that kill, I suppose. As long as they're playing a Widowmaker on attack, I can't really complain, I suppose. Just because, well hey, that's another target that's not on the objective. Which, generally speaking, is a good thing. Okay. Nice. Nice. And even though they captured A super nicely, right? It seems like B is going to take them a significant amount of time. I mean, with 2.5 minutes remaining, we may very well be able to just stand on here. Now, I saw movement there. Not entirely sure if that was their Widowmaker or not. We'll be moving around. We'll be moving around. We don't have to, stray too far from the objective. They are switching hero, though. They are switching hero. Once again, got my ulti here ready to go. I would like to get back into the balcony area, if I can. So, we'll start maneuvering around. Sniper! Once again, though. They're a Widowmaker. Is she still there? I don't see her. Yeah, she is. She's right around the corner. Oh, gotcha! Gotcha! I think that's worth it, just because she was hitting all of my teammates from there. And believe it or not, dead teammates are significantly, more useful or less useful than alive ones. With 1.5 minutes remaining, she's one of the targets that can easily go on a rampage. Okay. Ideally, I would have saved it for a little longer, I guess. Oh man, what a terrible reload timing, Lowko. Oh man, no way! No way! If I only would have reloaded slightly faster and I would have been able to stop their Vara from using her Justice, I think we would have been able to hold on. I think she killed like 3 or 4 people there at the very end. Ah, that is so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate. We had such a good run throughout that entire match, but then they had one good push. And that was it. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for that kill on the Widowmaker. Obviously, it was a little cheeky. Ah, man. Oh well. Alrighty, match number 2 is going to be on Hollywood. Now this time around we're gonna be on the attacking team instead. Okay, so let's get moving. Let's start headed towards objective A. On this particular map we have to first off capture objective A, at which point we have to escort a payload all the way towards the very end of the map. Should be doable. I've seen it happen 100 times before. Well, maybe not quite 100 times, but it definitely is something that happens quite a lot. Excuse me. Excuse me. How are you still alive? I was gonna say. Sorry about that, Mercy. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'll just grab my heals real quick. Obviously, the deflectability of Genji is kind of a pain in the ass. I know he's still here. Oh, man. The one time I hit him is obviously the one time he's activating his deflect. And he does actually end up killing me. Very nicely done, actually. Generally speaking, it seems like this map is most difficult if they've got like several Torbjorns or whatever. Just because Torbjorn is very difficult to hit here with Vara as well. However, this time around, apparently, it is actually the hero composition they have right now, who we haven't really been able to break just yet. Now, I got my ultimate here. Although, if I'm called all by myself, that makes it very hard. Oh, man. Come on. They're being way too cheeky now. They're pushing us all the way back to our spawn. And with 1.5 minutes remaining, that may very well be the correct choice. I mean, so far, I haven't really seen too many amazing moves by our team just yet. And they seem to completely got our number. Now, I was planning on going towards the high ground and use my ulti there. Because in these scenarios, it's very hard to get a good ulti off. So we'll be moving around here instead, okay? I'll try at the very least and head up to the stairs. There we go. We got there. Okay. Okay. Got a bunch of kills, guys. Got a bunch of kills. And another one. Will this allow us to start pushing onwards? Oh no. Oh no, I don't have, oh man, I don't have my stun ready to go. I think he's gonna end up falling there though. And hopefully at the very least that opens the, you know, opened the door for the objective. My allies are currently on it. They are gonna be able to get back onto the fight relatively quickly though. But I hope that at the very least my ulti there was good enough to start pushing onwards. And it looks like now that Genji, our Genji here, is starting to go to town as well. This does look like something we can obtain. Yep. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice. So indeed, moving around there and taking a bit of a detour. Trying to get the objective done. And you know, using the ulti from the high ground once again ended up being a worthwhile time investment. Generally speaking, that seems to be the case. But whew, I was a little worried because they were playing with us, man. They were playing with us. They were playing with us by pushing us all the way back to our spawn location, right? Well, hey, I hope they feel bad. Now, I was hoping that in the future they would create limousines that can float and stuff, which is cool, but I also hoped that they would be able to drive a little bit faster. Either way, I'm just gonna, you know, spend most of my time here. Really? He got out? Oh, man, that Genji is going to town. Very nicely done. Oh, man. Oh, man. Whew, trying to block line of sight. Looks like it just barely worked out. Alright. Alright, let's once again escort this. We get another 2 minutes once we get it outside of the actual, you know, building, I suppose, where we have to deliver the payload. We get another 2 minutes right outside of it. Oh, man. Ah. The Dragon Strike doing so much damage. Like, the Dragon Blade is so extremely powerful. And with the McCree, like, you just can't get out. You just can't get out very easily. Now, we are still escorting it, though. 45 seconds remaining, but it's looking a little bit flimsy. It's once again looking a little bit flimsy. Spirit Dragon didn't seem to kill very many people, and the team is currently once more close to the objective, which is super good, because that means that we are going to pick up those extra 2 minutes. I think, at least. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Woo! High noon. Oh, what? Come on! No way! I stunned him! How can he stun and throw shuriken at the same time? Where's... Oh, man. There's not even possible. Now, overtime has been triggered. But I'm pretty certain that it's not going to be enough. Oh, man. We'll have to play one more, because I do want to pick up a victory here. At the very least, let's have a look at who gets to play the game. It's going to be a guy called Lowko, but not me. This guy's crazy, man. I think this was at the beginning of the match, where all of my team died, except for myself. Alrighty, it's time to switch sides and see if we can defend on Hollywood as well. Gotta clear out the balcony here, because obviously this is where I'm gonna be hanging out at least for a little while. And I've noticed this balcony sometimes actually blocks your first shot. I don't know exactly why that is, but there we go. This chair, never liked you. Be gone. Alright, so it's time to start raining some damage to the enemies. Obviously, I'm technically speaking slightly more exposed as well, but generally speaking, in my experience thus far, breaking the fences on most of the maps seems to really be justified and worth doing. You can see though, the damage output is nice, but it's not great from a long distance. In particular, once it's starting to get a little too extreme. Like, you can go one further, I believe, than that. Oh. Sadly, that kill wasn't just, you know, barely there yet. They got a kill just now on Mr. Benz. Also known as Roadhog. Okay. I know you're here, Reaper. Oh, you jumped down again? That's fine. That's fine. Let's see. I don't know exactly where that Junkrat is. He's raining damage from everywhere, but... Nice shielding there, though, by our Zarya. Got a kill on Mr. Benz once again. Not on my watch, Mr. Benz. Now, once again, right? We got our ulti. I head to the high ground. That's just where it's at with this ulti. It's just so much better from a bit of a distance than it is from very nearby. I need some healing, I'm afraid, guys. Oh, man. Thank you. Even if it's only for 3 seconds, that will be enough to heal me back up. At least for the most part. Obviously, I got a little bit of shielding here as well. Really? Where they at? They activated the, okay. They activated the ulti, but didn't actually get any use out of it? I thought they would go for the push with the ulti right there off, oh, man. With the ulti right there off Zenyatta, but apparently they decided that they didn't want to do that after all. Where you at, Zenyatta? Oh, you dead? Okay, that's fine. That's fine for me, sir. No! Oh, no way! I thought he would be dead already, but he walked right into... Okay, well, hey, at least Junkrat got, you know, got revenge for me. Hey, wake up, Widowmaker! We can't fight this in a 5 versus 6. We need everyone. It looks like they did already manage to capture the objective. Now, once again, I'm gonna take the elevator. I'm gonna take the elevator here. Get to the high ground. Oh, man. Reinhardt just barely in time activating his shield. There's some crazy pushing potential here. And I have got no HP. Very, 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 very dead. Not a smart idea to move around here on the balcony with 15 HP, but I can start raining at least a little bit of damage here. Man, I really need some sustain. I really need to move around here. At least there's no drop damage or a fall down damage. So they have been escorting the payload for quite a little bit of time already, but it looks like... Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. Lowko once again. No way. Apparently today is just not my day to go ahead and kill, you know, Reapers. Apparently this is just not my day for that sort of thing today. Now I'm gonna attempt it once again. I got my ultimate. So they managed to escort the payload towards the checkpoint. That means they got themselves another 2 minutes. 4 minutes remaining here. That's doable. I can obviously once again head to the high ground. Which generally speaking is a good idea. To the soundproof room. There's a great spot for ultis as well if they're pushing into this objective. I think this is where we're gonna hang out for a little while. Looks like at the very least our allies found us. With the Orb of Harmony though, things do become a lot easier. Although he's got one himself as well. Okay, I got my ulti here. Gotta wait for a good opportunity, I'm afraid. Just a single hero is not really going to be worth it, and I guess we may as well just jump down again. Oh no, oh no, oh no. And with this relatively sloppy final match, we're also going to be picking up a defeat. A little bit disappointing, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching it either way. If you haven't already, hit that like button. If you enjoy watching these kind of videos and you enjoy watching me fail every now and then, do make sure you hit that subscribe button, because by no stretch of the imagination do I, you know, claim to be the most amazing hero or Overwatch player rather. Ooh, I did actually just level up. Let's see if we get something useful. I'm ready. Oh, legendary, what? This is the skin that I wanted. I got one last time, but that is incredible. Wow. Okay. I got the other Zarya skin as well, but this is so cool. Lucky me. I'm gonna equip that right from the get-go. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Apparently, it's high noon. But anyways, don't forget to smile, guys. I am so lucky.